Dear AIESEC in Iran, my name is Simone Romeo. I am Italian and I am applying for the position of Vice President, Talent Management and Local Committee Development of AIESEC in Iran. It is a pleasure for me to be here and to apply for your entity. There are times in life when you have to make a choice which will change your life completely. Can you still remember the first time you did it? I remember I was 13 years old when I had to choose the high school where I wanted to go. I had always been a logical person, very good at maths, and I had always thought I would go to a science high school. But then I started to be interested in arts. I was very good at painting and I picked up an artistic high school. Anyway, after that, I changed again and I decided to apply for a foreign language high school, even though English was my worst subject. I did not really know why I took that choice, and if I think back now, I can only find one reason. I was already good at other things. I had to choose something different. When I was 19, I decided to move to Finland, even though I had no money, I didn't have any study place, I didn't speak the language well, and I hardly knew anyone. So why didn't I stay in Italy, my home country? I went to Finland and I had no security at all. Every morning I was waking up and I didn't know what to do. I just knew that I had to do more, to do more, to do more if I didn't want to fail. When I was 21, I finally managed to get into university in Finland. Life became easy. And there I found AIESEC. I remember it was the first week of university when an eccentric guy stood up in front of the class at the beginning of a lecture and started to speak about peace and fulfillment of humankind's potential. And that was a time when I thought that each member had the obligation to fulfill their potential. Also, he said AIESEC did not try to solve all the world issues because that is not possible. But AIESEC tries to develop young people so that they will become responsible leaders in the future and they will have impact on world issues. I held my first session about article writing only 3 weeks after I was recruited, and I did it in front of the whole local committee. In my first year, I applied for the position of OCP of our induction seminar, and I was selected, and I basically ran our recruitment at the same time. 1 year later, I applied for the position of Vice President Talent Management. During my VPTM term, I decided to focus on recruitment and then on partnerships so that I could provide the best experience to our members. And I was particularly happy when I actually managed to sign a partnership with Project Management Institute so that 5 of their members would come and mentor 5 of our team leaders. The term, I also helped out in other functional areas, and I personally worked as IGIP team leader for almost 2 months. Happy of my AIESEC experience. I tried out pretty much everything I could. Recruitment, promotion, OGX, IGIP, IGCDP, event management. I applied for all the positions I could, and I attended all the conferences that I could find. Anyway, around 2 years later, I felt lost. My AIESEC experience was cool. My studies were going well, my work too. But then again, what was I heading for? Members of AIESEC in Iran, there are many young people who set up abstract and improbable goals for their lives, and only decades later they actually realize that they're not what they wanted to be. There are young people who try to live the life their parents have decided for them. And there are people who try to live the life that society has defined. Members of AIESEC in Iran, do you know what is your vision in the future? Do you know where you will be in 10 years? Are you living your life without regrets? What are you doing now so that you could be satisfied in 10 years? What are you doing now so that you will be proud of yourself? And what are you doing now so that your pride will not ruin you? Do you know how can AIESEC help you reach your personal goals? And do you know how to help AIESEC develop? Do you know how can AIESEC help you reach your personal goals? And how you can help AIESEC develop? Members of AIESEC in Iran, are you trusting that all the dots will connect at some point? More than 10 years ago, I decided to go to a language high school and not to a science high school. 5 years ago, I decided to study in Finland and not in Italy. 3 years ago, I decided to join AIESEC, and 1 year ago, I decided to leave Europe and go to Asia. In the last years, I have lived in Italy, in Finland, in China, and in India. I have found different civilizations, different cultures, different communication partners. I have seen cultural misunderstanding and stereotypes. I have seen how important cultural exchange is, but most importantly, I have understood what I believe in and where I want to go. Members of AIESEC in Iran, I am standing here, I am speaking to you because I'm applying for the position of Vice President, Talent Management and Local Committee Development of AIESEC in Iran. The position is connected to my future. I see AIESEC as a preparation for the time when I will establish my own social enterprise. My experience in recruitment, in selection and coaching can help AIESEC in Iran to develop as an entity. But also, I think I can help each member to enjoy their AIESEC experience and find out what they want to be. Members of AIESEC in Iran, it is a pleasure to speak to you. My name is Simone Romeo, and I am applying for the position of Talent Management, Local Committee Development of AIESEC in Iran. Thank you for your attention.